So I think a lot of people might sort of potentially think about competing, but maybe see it out of their scope or not be confident enough to step into it. But as you said, Tina, there's lots of people out there who might encourage you and help you. So how would you guys encourage others who are thinking about competing to actually just get started and give it a go? What would your advice be on that, Amber?
I think find someone you admire. Ask a million questions. I know I ask a million questions about the littlest things. Believe in yourself and just be confident and give it a go, eh? That's what I'll say.
What about you, Sheree?
Yeah, exactly what Amber and Tina have said. Don't be shy to ask. The first step is to actually enter. So just get in there and enter. Have a go. Make sure you're possibly wearing comfortable clothing so that that's not something that you're worried about. If you can have a plan, then if you've got one already, make sure you sort of know where you're going to put your baskets and stuff. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Honestly, we were all learners once. We all, we're all in that same boat, not knowing where anything goes. Just get up and have a go, and you might actually find that you'll enjoy yourself. It's not that scary. It is initially, but after a little while, it's not really. Take a deep breath and just go for it.
Yeah. I fully agree with you.
That's good advice. So I think that probably leads quite nicely onto my next, I suppose, really important question, is if you're going to encourage other people to compete, what is it about competing that excites you? Why do you love it? What is so brilliant to you about competing, Tina?
Well, when you start, once you get that first show out of the way, you want to go. Like for me, when I do a show and I don't do well, I'm so determined to pinpoint and scrutinize where I didn't go well and get to the next competition and rectify that. So yeah.
So it's a lot about growth for you and personal improvement. Yes. And Amber, what about you? Why do you love competing so much?
At the start, it was the socialization. I'll admit that I love to go see all my mates and catch up with everybody. But now I enjoy competing because it's a challenge for myself. It's something new to build up to. It's the challenge. I love challenging myself and seeing what I'm capable of and pushing myself past my limits. I love to see what I'm capable of because I've surprised myself at every show, really. So it's the challenge for me, definitely the challenge.
Brilliant. So almost in a sense, I suppose you and Tina are a little bit opposite in why you compete. Yours is the challenge at the competition, Amber, whereas Tina's is the challenge to kind of grow so she can take things back to work and improve at work. Am I reading that right between the two of you?
Yeah. Yep. I'd say that.
Yeah, well, I might be the opposite. I'm a natural in the sheds, and there's no judges there. And what I do day in, day out in the sheds, I do it quite easily. But when I go to the competitions, for me, it should get easier, but I still have that wee nervous thing every time I step up into a competition. And it's just something that I've got to learn to overcome. And you do after a while. It does get a bit easier. But for me, those wee butterflies still are there when I first step on stage to compete.
The confidence thing, definitely confidence. It's another thing.
Yeah.
So it helps you build your confidence by competing? Yep. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just with mahi, either within yourself as a person, I reckon.
Why do you think it does that?
I don't know. For me, it's built my self-esteem up. It's just built my belief system up. I didn't really used to believe in myself that much, and now I believe in myself 100%, and I think that has helped me bring that out of myself.
And what about you, Sheree? Why do you love competing as much as you do?
Well, for me, I it's a sport, and so if you like your sport, then naturally you're going to do the best that you can to improve yourself in that sport. The camaraderie, again, like being around people when you're up competing, you're there to do what you can do, but afterwards or before, you're definitely sitting with your friends and chatting about things. It's an adrenaline rush. It's really hard to describe, but it's just that feeling of elation, really, when you're up there, if you do very well, or in the opposite, disappointment as well, because it's not always a win, and then you've got to take the good with the bad as well. And so yeah, it's just like the ladies have said as well, like confidence building, self-belief, having a go, just like any other sport, get in there, improve, and enjoy it. That's the main thing. Make sure that you're actually enjoying your competitions.